What's good? What's good, people? This your boy Scott Lewis, apartment gamer, more Brooklyn Nets Stoop Edition, late night, early morning. What's good? Yo, listen, I was just checking out what Sean Marks was saying, and that shit kind of bugged me out. Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? If you got something you want to talk about, bring it up. Bring it up. What's good, my ex people? What's good, man? I'm gonna bring up something that Sean was saying to Eric Slater, talking about whether he's gonna make any more moves. Let me see if I could bring it up. Let me see if I can get it. Okay. Let's get this. Let's see if I'm having a hard time bringing up this window. Okay, I got it. Now, Eric Slater was talking to Sean Marks. Let me get some sound in it. I don't know why they don't have me signed in. Excuse me for a second. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. Let me sign into my account again. Oh, I know what's the problem. Let me get out of that. Got to open up another window. Let's see. X. Yeah, Sean Marks was talking a little bit about. Make sure I get into my account. Here you go. Okay, got it now.
Last couple of years, that's important, right? You just never know what's going to come your way. So for us to have that opportunity
in the summer now.
Yeah, I think something we've always done and sort of prided ourselves on and how we've built is not using up all your flexibility, just making sure you have that, whether it's going into the season or throughout summers. And I think that's when you're a rebuilding team like we have been the last couple of years, that's important, right? You just never know what's going to come your way. So for us to have that optionality is going to be really important. But at the same time, I like the roster we have. I love seeing what I'm seeing out there. The guys are playing hard. They're playing the right way, and they're playing for each other. So I don't think we're in any immediate rush to do anything there from adding more pieces.
Late in the summer now.
Yeah, I think something we've always.
All right, so what he's basically saying is they kind of set, and I'm sure if anything pops up, he'll change his tune. But as far as he's concerned, they set. So it is what it is. So all the rumors that you're hearing, it's nothing, really. Be honest. Be honest with you, it's nothing. It's just rumors. I mean, not less. For some reason, they really got to concentrate on MPJ and see what they're going to do as far as picking up his contract next season. And I'm quite sure his agent is going to be pushing to get something done before it comes to that, or at least some kind of agreement. That's all. That's basically what's going on. So I like the idea of keeping MPJ. I don't think a lot of people can disagree with that. I mean, it's no rush really to make that sign, but of course for them, they would want to rush. They would want to, to get in a position to do so. I don't know about the rumors that's going on, like what MPJ said about getting any other pieces on the team, because he wants to keep his flexibility, and it makes sense. So, that being said, we need to be focusing on what we got right now. Basically getting the second-year guys more reps, more opportunities to see where they at. We can't make that judgment. And from what Sean was saying also in that interview with Eric Slater is that there's some kind of growth that they see, and they see it. So we might not see it. We played them all. We played today, because it's late night, early morning. So we play today at 1:30. So we play Oklahoma City. And we playing in Vegas today. So some young guys will get some more playing time, of course, and they rested for a couple of days. So it should be a good, barometer to see where these guys are at. Maybe Drake, and we can see whether Drake made some strides. It's kind of difficult in the summer league because the refereeing is different, rules are kind of different, location is kind of crazy, stuff like that. Teams and guys are doing whatever it takes to actually be get on the roster, basically. So, that's like street ball then in that case. Now, the other interesting thing, and I see that a lot of people is talking about, is what we going to do with Dron. What's going on with Dron Sharp? Are we going to let him get opportunity to play? Because he needs to. It would be fair if you're going to try to trade him or get rid of him, is basically let him play and see where he at. He has plenty of time in the league now. He know what to expect. So, it's not like centers are growing off of trees in the NBA, and it's a difficult position. So let's see where he at and hope for the best. If he's really capable of manning that paint with Randall, and if MPJ is with us, it's not such a bad front court. You understand what I'm saying? It's not such a bad front court. You got shooting, you got skill levels on the wings, and you got a big man that's fierce on the boards, on the offensive boards, and you got a decent backcourt with young guys. We just got to give MPJ. I got good. You got MPJ and you got MPJ. You got to give MPJ the opportunity to grow. It's his first year. He's going to have growing pains. It's no way we can expect him to come out and just be a superstar from day one. But you can see growth. You can see opportunity. You see, you can see his skill level in display. As far as Jaeger is concerned, I think he took a step just by looking at him in the summer leagues. Now, I always said that the summer league, you got to take things by a grain of salt. You can't look at it in its totality. You have to kind of decipher his game and the steps that he took to increase or improve. He is he's been working out, and you can actually see it in his body. He seems like he's capable of going inside. So if that's the case, which he didn't do last year very well, that's an improvement. I expect him to make increment steps. I expected, just like I expected Powell to make increment steps, just like Saraf. and Noah Trior. We haven't even seen Noah play. It would be nice to see him play one time in the summer league, but I think knowing the Nets, they like to ramp up, ramp up their players. So, I don't think Noah will play tomorrow or today. That's a good question. I don't think he's ready though. He's just shooting. He's not really running up and down the court. So that would be, that's a setback. But like I said, we got plenty of guards. It would just be beneficial to him to be ready, but he's not ready. And as far as Dron Shaw, he's our center until somebody can prove otherwise. Jordy is not going to be unfair to anybody on this team. He's going to give them opportunities. There's nothing threatening, say, for instance, Randall or MPJ on this team. You got Manat. You got other players that are skill level wings that we haven't really. We got Wolf that we need to. We have plenty. We just got to put it together. That's all. It's just got to be put together. I don't know how or where. We can't really know who is going to step up, but somebody's going to step up. That's for sure. So I don't know. Now this thing about Payton Watson, I'm not even sure if that is like anything that's being said that MPJ was talking to try to get Peyton Watson over to the team. And I get it that he's a unique player, a young up and coming player, but do you really want to take your flexibility away just for him? Because that's what it's going to take. It ain't like you giving back. A lot of players are on very low contracts. So to give up 2 players to get him, who you giving up? Jaeger? You going to give up your future, young guy? Even though Payton Watson, let me look up his stats. Let me look up Payton Watson's stats, and you tell me. Payton Watson. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Payton Watson's stats. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to bring it up. Okay, Payton Watson. We're going to take a look at his stats. Let's take a look. Payton Watson, 14.6 points, 4.9 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 49.1 field goal percentage. Do that sound like somebody making $25, $29, $28 million a year? That's what it sounds like to you? It don't sound like it to me. That's all I'm saying. It's decent. I get it. He's projected to be this young and up and coming type of wing. I don't know if his defensive prowess is, well, see, that's the thing. Nobody really, if what Sean is saying is steady and true, he's not interested in Peyton Watson. He's not into that. So that's not going to happen. He's not getting rid of his flexibility. I think that was what he was saying in one way, more than one way. Let's just put it that way. And is that an increment upgrade? Is that a really defining upgrade for this team at this point? Being that you came from a season like last year? No. He's not moving that needle to the point where you are willing to give up your flexibility. It's simple. I mean, I don't even know why the rumors are even floating around that. I think this is like more like what fans will want, but it's not happening. It's just not happening. I don't see it happening at all. I don't see it. I mean, it's just forget about it. It's not happening. That I can kind of tell. So the latest on the Nuggets are seeming to want to keep him anyway. Ain't nobody really trying to spend that kind of money. The Bucks were also interested in him, which, you know, it's not the Nets are not the only team that's interested in. So, and if you look at it from when you look at it, the Denver Nuggets forward Peyton Watson hasn't been discussed as much as other prominent restricted free agents such as Detroit center Jalen Duren, but remains unsigned. Walker Kessler and defensive-minded 7-footer who was signed and traded from Utah Jazz to the Los Angeles Lakers earlier this summer. But Watson's situation remains interesting for several reasons. You know, and the teams that's really looking forward to him is like the Milwaukee Bucks have emerged as team potentially interested in executing a sign and trade for Watson, according to lead sources who were granted anonymity so that they could describe ongoing deliberations. You can add them to the list of potential suitors that includes the LA Clippers, Toronto Raptors. I mean, they didn't even mention the Nets and Atlanta Hawks, who recently declined a team option on Kuminga. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of stories going around that the Nets are in that should jump in because of their cap space. You know, they have the space to do so. But according to Sean, and we just heard him on X with Eric Slater, is that he's not interested in really moving around too much. He feels the cohesion of the team is more important than just grabbing stuff. You know, like if you got a pair of shoes, why are you buying another pair of shoes? You're only going to wear one pair of shoes this season. You get what I'm saying? You don't. If you got a car, why you been getting another car? Just to get another car? He don't need it. I mean, now it's a great upgrade. Like if you got a Honda, why you going to get a Toyota? Now, if you said you was getting a Bentley, then that's an upgrade. So, I mean, what is Watson bringing for the team? For you to get rid of your flexibility, because something else could come along, and we have seen other things come along. That's what I'm saying. So, other than that, I mean, I just wanted to get up here and just kick it with y'all for a little while and talk about what's going on, because right now it's not too much. I am going to go live for the game. I'm going to do the game live. So, and it's at 1:30 today. So I'll probably go on at 12:30 or 12:45 and give myself 30 minutes before the game. That way we can discuss. Maybe we can see the lineup and get surprised. I don't think Nolan Trujillo. Let me see if Nolan's going to play. Possibilities. I doubt it. I am dying to see this guy play, man, because it's important that we have a backup point guard. And it's really up in the air. You can't tell me it's Saraf. You can't. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. You're not going to tell me that. Yeah, you just can't make that assumption. And Jordy has nothing to lose. He's all in. Jordy is all in. I don't know about, other players, but I know Jordy is all in. That's all. He ain't trying to lose. He is not trying to lose this season. So I don't know if we can, get it going or what. But I know Jordy ain't taking those shorts. So I hope the guys are ready. I hope those guys are ready. Let me see. Let me bring this up. Okay. Let me take this off. What's up, Junior? Oh, you're talking about Dron. Yeah, he needed to be. I always said he needed to lose a little weight. I always said that. Because you could tell he be laboring. Jordy believing that running shit, man. He be laboring. But when he gets there, if he got, his breath and everything, he's a terror. He needed to lose weight then. That doesn't make you weaker because you lost weight. You could just put on muscle, but you can lose weight. You need that durability, just like anybody who's overweight or got too much weight. In his case, it's not like it's bad weight, but it's bad to be an athlete. His motors seem to be checked. To me, it seemed like he get tired, and you could tell. You could tell he be winded. So Dron got, I believe that Dron is the key, man. I think Dron could do his thing this year. Well, basically, the only person in front of him was Claxton, and I mean, he ain't here. You can't say Danny Wolf is a better player than Dron. You can't. You just can't at this point. Not for what they need. I think Dron is what they need, really. If he can be a presence around the rim, if he had a little set shot or hook shot or something they can go to, and the rest of it he can clean up. We'll see. We will see what Dron is capable of. We will. That's the beautiful thing, is that we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I'm trying to bet on Dron. I'm trying to hang in there, Day. I'm trying to get you to do the thing. Yeah, he definitely looked like he lost weight, though. He looked like he lost weight. I mean, just look. I'm going to bring it up again. I want you to look, really. Just look. He looked like he lost a lot of weight. Wait, that's not the right one. He looked like he lost a lot of weight. He looked great to me. I mean, if you look at him, he looked like he lost a lot of weight. He looked last year he was a little heavier in his chest area. He needed to lose weight. I seen it last year. And I kept saying to myself, he looked like he's winded. He might have a great season, man. He might have. He might be. That might be what he needed. Maybe we don't need to get a center. Maybe we don't. Maybe he is our dude. We're gonna find out though. We are gonna find out. I'm hoping that it is because if he plays and produce enough for this team, we can we're a better team than what we think we are. And definitely what a lot of people think we are. So that will help Randall and MPJ immensely. Immensely. So I'm hoping that it works out, man. I thought Sarah was tall. Not unless he's tall. Oh, Claxton wrote a letter after. Listen, I mean, I understand everybody was kind of like dumping on Claxton. You know, this team was basically tanking last year. And I seen Jordy actually make substitution when we was actually on a roll in the fourth quarter, just so we wouldn't win. I've seen him do it. So I don't, stop, it's not his fault. But what I'm saying is he was with the team the longest and the senior guy last year. And he got a nice contract, so he can take care of his family and whatever. He wrote a thank you for everything to everybody, and he's going to always be a Net. He was drafted by the Nets. He's been here a long time, considering how short a period of time most people be with us. These past 7 years have been an amazing ride. He's been with us 7 years. I appreciate the Nets organization and fans for believing in me. I felt the love and support from day one. Yeah, I always thought he had opportunity. He had great opportunities. He's been with us for a long time, considering 7 years. Through the ups and downs, this city watched me grow into a man. Yeah, he basically a kid when he got here. I was always cherished my time spent there, and I created so many beautiful memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. I will forever be grateful I was able to call Brooklyn home. And he lived in Brooklyn, of course. With all of that being said, it was time to move on. Thanks again for rocking with me. I will see you again. I will see y'all again. Okay, that's what's up. I hope that came directly from him. But, I appreciate you, Clax. You always be a Brooklyn dude. Brooklyn can be your second, third home. So, thanks for being here. For real. So, that being said, yeah, I was looking at a lot of people were saying Peyton Watson was like a restricted free agent. Yeah, but you know, the Nuggets are not going to let that dude walk. They not, and I don't think the Nets want to give up that kind of. They can outbid them, but for what? A lot of people are saying that if MPJ gives Brooklyn a team-friendly extension, we can sign Watson. Can you imagine that? You think MPJ is going to take a pay cut? I mean, players are doing it. Teams are doing it. Wemby did it. Wemby took a pay cut. A team-friendly deal. Do you think MPJ would take a team cut for us so we can sign somebody else? That's a good question. I don't think so, though. I mean, I really don't think so. I'm going to put the link in the chat just in case somebody wants to come up here. But I'm wondering if for some reason we think that MPJ would take a pay cut. I don't know. I don't think MPJ would take a pay cut. I don't think he'll take a pay cut. I think a lot of people underestimate where MPJ might feel like as far as being on Brooklyn, being here right now. He might stay. I mean, where else is he going to go to get it? What kind of extension do you think he's going to get? An increase? Who has that kind of money right now? Who will want MPJ right now? You'll have to give up enough. Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn ain't going to give him up for free. Or just let him walk. I mean, he can. That's up to him. He can force the situation where he wants a certain amount of money. Like this one person said, it's apparent. If it becomes apparent early on that an extension is not in play, then I do believe the next step will be the Brooklyn Nets and Michael Porter Jr. potentially parting ways. And just like the reply is, this isn't news. Obvious. If they don't agree, there will be a trade. They won't just let him walk. Or they'll try to trade him. Let's just put it that way. So, I mean, it's not too much news going on other than I think that the Dron thing is interesting. I know a lot of people want to talk about MPJ. I think that's not really big news. You know, I think as far as the team is concerned, I think the center thing is really important. And it's really important to Dron. So, yeah, just like Jared said in X, Day is about to surprise a lot of folks. And I believe that. I do believe that. So, you know, I just think that he's going to sit on this team like it is. And he probably not going to talk too much about MPJ. I mean, everybody else is. But Sean is not going to talk too much about it. he wants to play ball right now. There ain't nobody out there got that kind of money to pay MPJ like he's getting paid right now. He definitely ain't going to nobody where there's, this big leap. And anybody he want to go to do that will have to gut their team, literally, to give us something that we don't even need. We don't even need draft picks. The Nets don't even need draft picks at this point. So Jake says, what front court would you prefer to pair with Mike McHale and Yegor? MPJ, Randall, or Sharp? Minot, Randall, and Dron. I don't even know how we getting Dron. They're not letting them go. Detroit ain't letting them go, period. Point blank. They can play hardball. I think Sean already solidified that he's not giving rid of his flexibility. He's not. I take MPJ, Randall, and Sharp. And I know a lot of people say I'll take Dron over Sharp. I think Sharp is ready, man. That's how much I believe in Sharp. That's how much I believe in Data. So y'all heard that first. I believe in Data. I really do. I think he's going to have a better season than last for sure. Way better than last year. I think the team is going to shock a lot of people, really be honest with you. But I believe in Data. I want to bring up that I got a winner for the sports watch that I had last year that I've been trying to give away. The winner of the sports watch is George Sales at NJ Nets CF20. You have 2 weeks to get in contact. Email, apartment gamer, and more. Simple at Gmail. All right. When you email me, I'll discuss how you verify it's you. And then I'll ship it right out. So get in touch. This is 1 week right here. This is 1 week passed by. This is going to be the second week. Get in touch with me, George. George Sal's. Get in touch with me. Get in touch with me. And I'd like to thank everybody. I reached 100 subscribers on YouTube, or a little over 100 now. I appreciate y'all guys. I'm also going to do the game today, and the game is at 1:30. Don't forget 1:30. I will probably be on at 1 o'clock. I'll be on at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. today. So I'll be covering the game. It's just an open chat so we can talk shit about what we see. That's all. That is all. I can't believe Day lost weight. I thought last year he was going to lose weight. He came in bigger, like he got muscle, but this time he lost weight, which is what he needed to do. Trust me, he needed that. Trust me, he needed that.
Let me join teaching you different things. We are from the balance. What's up? Welcome to New York. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, yeah, appreciate it.
super excited, man. Like, feels like perfect place. Feels like a great place for me to be. So I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, so I hope that don't bring up no kind of strikes on YouTube. Yeah, so this is a new ad. This is a new publicity.
Lost it. It's a lost it.
Brooklyn Nets select Michael Brown Jr. from the
That's what's up, Michael Brown Jr.
University of Louisville.
Sure.
All right, that's what they doing on TikTok now. They doing Annie and everything. YouTube, you gotta get with it, man. You can't stop striking people and shit and talking, threatening.
Yeah, I think something we've always done and sort of prided ourselves on and how we've built is not using up all your flexibility, just making sure you have that, whether it's going into the season or throughout summers. And I think that's when you're a rebuilding team like we have been the last couple of years, that's important, right? You just never know what's going to come your way. So for us to have that optionality is going to be really important. But at the same time, I like the roster we have. I love seeing what I'm seeing out there. The guys are playing hard, they're playing the right way, and they're playing for each other. So I don't think we're in any immediate rush to do anything there from adding more pieces.
Late in the summer now.
Yeah, so he ain't trying to add no pieces, man. He ain't trying to do nothing. He ain't trying to get rid of flexibility. I think he has his eye on something. It's somebody or somewhere they still got their eye out for something. But they're not going to go into no tier groups. None of that. But I think next year they negotiate. This is the final year of the CBA. So I think it's this year, right? Am I right or wrong? Tell me, guys. Is this the final year? Is this the final year of the CBA? Let me see. NBA CBA. In the NBA, the CBA stands for Collective Bargaining Agreement, and the current agreement went into effect in 2023 and runs through 29/30. Oh shit, you still got a long way to go. Well, not really. I mean, yeah, you still got, got 4 years. Yeah. So nobody's trying to get in the CBA. They made a big thing about the CBA. And I'm talking about the Players Association. Of course you would, because, players are taking pay cuts. That shit is crazy. Imagine your union not negotiate you getting a raise, but the cost of living goes up. And they actually negotiate you getting less. And don't get it twisted. Oh, players make plenty of money. Owners do too. And I don't pay to see them. I don't pay to see them. I don't give a shit about no damn owner. I don't want to see them. They not even, that's the least thing I want to see. Is an owner. For what? What? Tell me how you manipulate shit? I don't care. I pay. If you're a fan and you go to the game, you're paying to see the players. Now, I'm not saying that they should get most of the money. All I'm saying is they should get a fair share of that shit. Shouldn't even be negotiated on that. I mean, that's like bread. You got butter and you put butter on the bread. You need bread on butter. Shits go together. You need them. Besides, I pay to see them. That's who I want to see. I don't want to see an owner. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I believe in unions because greed is everywhere, even amongst your own union members. I get it. But owners are greedy too. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. That greed goes amongst all. All fall short. Trust me, they do. And I don't even think it's just being greedy. It's making sure you don't have what they got. It's called pocket watching. They watching your pockets. They ain't got to the point now. You just a number. So the players are just, of all, I mean, how your union sell you out like that? Damn. To have a CBA that's designed to cap the players' money or even distribute it evenly amongst the players in the league. Because that shit goes from one down to all the way up here. The difference between being on top of that CBA and then there's those that's barely making it. I mean, even I can't argue about barely making it because I never made $1 million a year. But so for me, that's a lot of bread. I'll be good with that. But that means most of us would too. We are the ones that paying their price. That CBA has caused more trouble for the Players Association than anything else. I don't know who okayed that shit amongst the union, but they are crying about it now. Players are taking pay cuts. Now unless they're getting paid under the table. The Kawhi Leonard thing and the Brunson thing, they're getting paid another way. There's something it's some shady shit going on. Trust me. And it behooves the league for you not to know that. Because they don't need no more controversy amongst, the league. They got to keep it simple and keep you out of the loop. Just pay attention to the players. Watch the game. And buy your tickets and merchandise. That's all they care about. When it comes to us, the fans. So, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, that thing with Dron I think it's the key. I really believe that's the key. The thing with this dude right here is the key for the Brooklyn Nets. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. But I ain't going to stay on too long because I got to get up early. I'm going to cover the game at 1 o'clock. I'm going to be there to cover the game at 1 p.m. I just want to make sure George Salas get in touch with me. This is the first week passed by. This is the second week. I'm checking my email. Email me at apartmentgamerandmore@gmail.com to get your watch. I got it right here. And I keep looking at it, and I'm saying to myself, this dude is not getting in touch with me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is right here. George, get in touch, George. 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks now. Well, you got 1 week now. You got 1 week. See, there's going to be another winner. Another winner. Get in touch. Email me at apartmentgamerandmore@gmail.com. All right. You know what? I was going to stay on, but I think I'm going to get off now. I appreciate everybody. Like and subscribe to the channel. I will be back 1 o'clock today. Game time. Hit that bell notification. Like and subscribe and share. I appreciate everybody. Peace.